Eric's birthday, and I'm taking him to Disneyland. Right now, ooh, monorail. Spectacular. We're standing in line. You can actually get online tickets that allow you to just go straight into the park right when it opens at 9 o'clock. It's 8:50 right now. Oh my god, it's almost time. But we're skipping the line to buy tickets at the door, so that's kind of nice. So far, I am happy that there are not so many people here. It doesn't seem super crowded. It's a Friday. We've heard that Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays can be a little crowded. Well, Saturdays and Sundays especially. I was hoping to come on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, but that didn't work out because your birthday falls on a Friday.
Sorry.
But at least it's not a weekend day, so I'm really excited to get inside. We have a game plan thanks to some amazing people who wrote me a very long synopsis on how to do Tokyo Disneyland. So hopefully they'll watch this and go, yep, she did it right. So we'll see how it goes.
I want to hear the critiques.
Of my
performance.
My performance? Okay. I hope it doesn't suck. Oh, everybody, that's the birthday boy.
It's my birthday.
He's 35, so old.
Can you remember any other things we've done for my birthday? We went to Genki Sushi.
Genki Sushi, we went to the zoo in China, which was absolutely terrible.
That was the worst birthday ever. Seriously.
I can't think of anything else at the moment. We have coloring parties for your birthday, basically.
Yeah, usually.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Coloring parties in the zoo in China, that's what sticks out. It was the most memorable.
Yeah. Well, when a gorilla vomits and then he eats it again, you don't forget that. Eric, we're here! Look at that castle! So maybe this is just kind of normal, but at Tokyo Disneyland they have fast passes. And a fast pass, you come to a machine and it gives you a ticket for a certain time to come to the actual ride, and you don't have to wait in the really long normal line. You just come at the time of your ticket and you get on quite quickly. I've never done this before. Maybe other people in other theme parks are doing this, but I've never done it before, so I'm really kind of excited just to get a ticket and have a schedule, and it's very regimented, and we will be at the ride when we're supposed to be at the ride, and that's how it works. Baby driving a car, everyone, watch out! The lady told me to come to gate number 6. This is not my car. My car will be coming soon. Eric's at gate number 5, I guess.
Now, please enjoy us.
And across the line.
So like, this little car is pretty slow, right? But with how horrible the handling and the steering wheel is, it's literally the fastest you could safely go.
I ran into so much stuff. We wanted to go on the Pooh ride because we heard really, really good things about it, but it's closed right now. But what's amazing is that Disney actually puts that on their website. They say this is going to be closed from this date to that date, and I think they're pretty like secure in those dates. It's not going to go one day later or one day shorter or anything like that. It's closed.
You don't want no angry Pooh fanatics on your hands.
Exactly. You need to inform the Pooh fanatics. But even though that's closed, we are standing at the honey popcorn stand, and throughout Tokyo Disneyland they have different flavors of ice cream for ice cream. Also, I hope there's ice cream. They have different flavors of popcorn that you can taste in each place. It's kind of like when there's like an international location thing in a park. There's different locations. You could go to like Germany or whatever. Here you go to popcorn, and you get different flavors of popcorn. Obviously, it's going to be honey for Pooh, and I heard that this one's really good, so I'm excited.
I'm just glad it's not Pooh.
Yeah, that's true. We're in Toontown, and this is where you can go to like Mickey's house and Minnie's house and like see how they be living. It's like cribs. It's gonna be great. And for the popcorn, the honey popcorn, you gotta get the yellow one. Let me see if I can get some sun on there. You gotta get the yellow one. You don't eat the yellow snow, but the yellow popcorn, so honey-y. And it's not like an explosive honey, but it's a full flavored honey. If that makes sense. Like, I feel like I can taste the bees. So we've got our fast passes, and that actually leaves us to being able and going to like stand in line for other things that you may have just overlooked or not done because you wanted to go to a bigger attraction or something like that. So we're currently at Gadget Go Coaster, and we're here because there's only a 5-minute wait for a massively exciting roller coaster. And we also get to see Chippendale's treehouse, which I want a treehouse.
I'm literally too big to sit next to Katie in this cart. Like, my legs are too big. Like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Ready for it? Going Waldo style on this.
So like, I don't like scary rides, so this one is a little bit like sketchy for me. We've come to it's a small world, and there's a tremendous 5-minute wait, and Katie's really excited though.
Yeah, when I was little, I remember coming to Disney something in America, and I remember riding It's a Small World with my family, and it's one of those things where I was so young that I don't know if I was dreaming or not. It might have been a dream. You're doing it wrong, dude. Of my thoughts about Disneyland. I expect to feel the entire day that I haven't been in a world that I know. That, like, I expect for Disney to trap me. Like, I will not be able to find any sliver where I can poke my eye out and feel like I'm in the real world. And so far that's definitely been happening. Right now we're in the Queen of the Hearts banquet hall, and it's visually very, very out of this world. And I mean, even the food is shaped like hearts. Like, I can't even peek out through the food to the real world because they've really gone that far. But I want you to listen. You can hear the real world because it sounds like a cafeteria in here. It's really quiet when I said to listen, but you can hear the silverware and everything in the trays, and that is one bit that I feel like I can feel the real world, but that's like really grasping for it. Thus far, the park has been amazing, like full on, like you're covered in Disney. It's really, yeah. The Haunted Mansion, we're about to get on the ride, but they take you through a series of little rooms, kind of just to get everybody ready to get into the line. And one of the rooms, like we stood there and the ceiling went up really high, and then they shut off all the lights, and then they made lightning happen. And once they showed the lightning, you could see a body dangling from the ceiling that had been hung, and it was just like, that's not very Disney. So now we're gonna get on this haunted ride, and I don't really like haunted houses. How do you feel about haunted houses?
I don't usually like them, but Disney ones, you know, whatever. It's Disney, how bad's it gonna be?
They showed a body already. I'm freaking out. Alright, the Haunted Mansion I really thought was going to be scary. Like, I'm all cuddled up, holding on to Eric and hoping not to be scared, but also wishing to be scared. But I wasn't scared. He actually scared me the most by when we came into the dark room. He kind of grabbed me, and that really scared me. But the ride itself, while it was really cool, like we sat in like a little chair and it swiveled around and moved and showed you stuff as you went through like this big mansion, and nothing super scary. There were a few creepy faces, and we saw like a shriveled up dog that was whining a lot, and that was freaky. But when we came out of the mansion, there was a really big parade, much like these small children who are parading around me. We saw a really big parade, and right now they have an Easter theme, so everybody's got like little bunny ears and very Eastery, like M&Ms everywhere. Not in real life, but that's what I think of when I think of Easter. I think of like M&Ms. And now we're at our first Fast Pass location. So when we came in this morning, we got a Fast Pass to go onto the Monsters Inc. ride, and that's where we're at now. And Fast Pass doesn't mean you're gonna walk up and give them your card and you're instantly on the ride. As you can see, we're standing in line. It means that you're gonna be in a line that's shorter than normal or shorter than regular, and you'll get on there quicker but you'll still have to wait a little bit. That's okay. It is lunchtime now, and we're actually pretty hungry. I had initially thought, like, you know, we're gonna come and we'll be snacking and snacking and snacking. But with all this fast passing and finding the ability to just hop on a ride really quick because it's got a short wait or something like that, we haven't even had time to, like, think about food. We did get, like, a hot dog wrapped in a tortilla that had some cheese, kind of weird. We've ended up in Tomorrowland, outside of Monsters Inc. the ride, and we've got calzones. They do calzones at Pizza Hut and stuff like that. I've seen them, but and they probably do seafood ones, but I'd never get them because it's Pizza Hut for some reason. Sorry, Pizza Hut fans, but they've got this lovely calzone, which actually doesn't look too bad. Looks quality, not like Italian quality. We're Italianing right now. I've chosen the seafood one. It does not have octopus, and that was the deciding factor.
What is in it?
Shrimp and squid, which are both fine with me.
But it's creamy.
Yeah, it has a white sauce as opposed to a red sauce. This is Hot Pocket City.
This is a Hot Pocket with squid in it.
It's a high quality Hot Pocket.
With squid in it.
With squid. And if I went to like Walmart and somebody tried to sell me and it said like quality Hot Pocket with squid, I'd be like, no. But I've chosen it by choice here. Yeah, I might be crazy now. Japan's done a number to me, I think. And we've got some Little Green Men.
Yeah.
And that was actually like the product name. Little Green Men is what Eric ordered. I was like, wait, really?
Well, it's Little Green Mon. Like pizza Mon.
Mon. You wanted 100 of them?
What's inside of these? Do you have any idea?
I don't know what's inside.
They're cold.
And they're cold. So I'm assuming they're like just little mochi.
That's not too bad.
And this has brown. What's that one got?
It's like
a different color.
They're all different.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna bite in. I'm betting I know what this one is. I would guess Uncle from the...
It's ice cream.
Chocolate pudding.
Strawberry ice cream. What's the last one?
Chocolate's a strong flavor, so I'm trying to get that to go away. Custado.
Ah, custard. Nice.
Very nicely done. I would say that was really cool.
We've landed in the front of Splash Mountain.
I don't ride in the front on roller coasters. I'm okay with roller coasters. I can't even say it. I don't dislike them, but I really do get more scared than I think I'm supposed to. And it just hit me that we're in the front and we're gonna go down a big hill on this. I got a trusty bunny here though. Oh, it's not time yet.
It's too cold to be wet.
It is too cold to be wet. Oh.
We got wet. You're soaked, dude. They're gonna give us towels, you know that, right?
Oh, that was exhilarating. Man, but the rest of it was garbage. How's my hair looking? I splash mountained my hair and, you know, I don't know if it looks bad. What do you think?
When we were getting into the line at Splash Mountain, a dude was walking in front of us, but he was talking to somebody on a walkie-talkie or something, and then he turned around to me and he was like, you're pretty tall, he works here, it's not just some dude. And he was like, you're pretty tall, so we need to check to make sure you're gonna fit in the seat. And so he took me like through like the back parts of the ride and stuff, like in these places I'm not supposed to be, and then took me into where you people load on, and like a group of people loaded off, and then I got into the car really quickly to see if I would fit in the seat, and it was like no problem. I mean, it was a little bit tight because I'm huge, but yeah, it was really cool because like I could have ended up standing in the line for an hour and then get to the front and they're like, well, you don't fit. But like they were proactive about it, and that was like really awesome. And then we got to go on Splash Mountain, and you know, Splash Mountain is like, what's weird about this place is it's exactly like Disneyland in the States from like my non-expert opinion, except all the characters are speaking Japanese. So it's like really American in my head, and then Japanese is coming out of like this weird frog's mouth, and it's just like, what is happening? And then, you know, Splash Mountain down the hill and splash and yada yada yada. That was pretty fun. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm just impressed that the guy, like, was proactive about seeing if I would fit in the ride. We're on Tom Sawyer's Island, which is amazing, and we've come here, and I don't know if it's okay to ride that. Is that word allowed to be said?
That's racist. All right, second flavor of the day, and they've got about 6 flavors. I think we're only gonna try 3 or 4 while we're here. This one is curry, and we're currently kind of between the jungle and Western world. Western land, like cowboys and Indians and stuff. And that, when you mix those two together, you get curry. Yeah. I can smell it, wow. Really smells good.
Maybe they're just confused about Indians.
Now with this one, I'm gonna go with the brown ones. I would say it's very subdued. You really have to look for the ones that have a lot of brown on it to get something. So, not amazing. Honey is still the winner. Eric says this treehouse is part of his childhood. When I was a kid in California, I remember, like, one of my first memories is playing around on this, the one that's in California. I don't know. It's just like, I can't really remember anything except like flashes of this treehouse. It's pretty weird. So they saw us trying to get on the Space Mountain, and they were like, Space Mountain is Japanese person size, their words, not mine. And now we're waiting to see if I'm gonna fit. I guess I gotta see if I can fit in one of the cars. And for anybody curious, I am 6'7" or about 2 meters tall, so I mean, I am huge. We're in the bowels of the ship. You being your size is giving us a weird preview of a world that nobody else gets to see. If you've been on Space Mountain, you know that it's really cool. I have never been on Space Mountain. I knew nothing about Space Mountain, and I just rode Space Mountain. That was amazing. And I realized that if I can't see what's coming, I don't make any noise at all. It was the quietest roller coaster ride experience I've ever been on. And I screamed throughout the whole roller coaster ride, and I just couldn't see what's coming, and you don't know what's happening, and I rode the entire ride like this. It was so cool. I think it could have been a little more beautiful. They could have packed more lights in there, but just the experience of, you just felt like you were floating the entire time. It was really cool. I want to go again, but we can't get another fast pass for a while, so this will be where I'm coming again. Well, yeah. By the way, there was no, they took us like into like the heart of this machine, like in places we aren't supposed to be. Yeah. They were like, you can't make video. And then she tried to get me in one of the seats, and I didn't fit, and then she moved me to a different car and told me to cross my feet. And when I crossed my feet, boom, like I fit like really, really easily into it. So if you're tall and if you're having trouble getting in a roller coaster, cross your feet and sit down, and apparently that makes you smaller. I needed that laugh. All right, so we've ridden a few rides, and the reason that we haven't been able to talk about them is because we go to another ride, and as as you're waiting in the line, the whole area is really dim for all of the line waiting areas. You can't shoot a video, you wouldn't be able to see us, and we've just had to wait until now to kind of report on how we felt about a few of the rides. Number one would be Monsters Inc. Ride and Seek. I would say it was my least favorite of the Fast Pass rides so far, mainly because it was a little bit boring. But there were two cool things about the ride. The first one was that you got to use this little flashlight, and the flashlight, you're supposed to point it at little hats that are in the room, and when you hit the hat with the flashlight, something changes, like one of the monsters pops up, or there's like a little explosion or something along the way. So that's really cool. It's interactive. I've never been on an interactive roller coaster before. The other thing is you actually got to see the size of the monsters, and it made it feel like a real Monsters Inc. world. Like you see them on the screen and you can compare Mike Wazowski to Sully, and you see how big they are together, but you got to see how big they were to you, and that was really cool. Sully is huge, and Mike Wazowski is just Mike Wazowski. And we also went on the Star Tours ride. That is a Star Wars 3D ride that they have that's kind of like you sit in a chair and they make motion with the chair as opposed to like having a real roller coaster. And you wear 3D glasses to give you even more of a feeling. And it was incredible. I really enjoyed it, and I put it down low on the list because I saw 3D and I was like, it's gonna be cheesy, but it really turned out cool. And that might be because at home we've been watching the first 3 videos like in sequence. We watched all 3 of them back to back a couple, like maybe 2 weeks ago. So I'm kind of in the Star Wars mode, and it was really cool. The Millennium Falcon was like over there, and I was like over here, and it was really, I would go on that one again. I definitely would.
We went to the Star Wars thing again, and it's cool because they have like 6 different rooms, and I think there's 6 different movies playing. Well, the first half of the movie was different, but yeah, like it was exciting.
This time, Darth Vader held our ship and shook it around a lot. It was like really kind of cool.
With the Force, it was pretty cool. We got the chocolate popcorn up in here,
yeah,
and I'm betting
Fantasyland is home to the chocolate.
God, the smell is overwhelming.
It really is, and you have to be in the direction of the wind to get it. Like, we walked past it, didn't even see it, didn't even know about it, smelt it, and I just turned around following my nose, and there we were.
And this is gonna be one of those where I think the darker the piece, the better the piece. So,
the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Yeah, that's right.
You said it wrong. And I would say this is the warmest popcorn we've had.
Yeah. Dang, that is pretty good. You know what we need? Cookies and cream popcorn.
Just you had the one sandwich with the cookies and cream, and now you're like, anything cookies and cream is gonna be great. I still think that it's honey chocolate curry.
Yeah, I agree.
Chocolate is good though.
So you're on this incredibly boring train, and like there's like fake deer and like not much, and it seems like you're just kind of going through like the back lot or something.
Yeah, hold on. There was like a train station that no one ever used. Like they just showed a dilapidated train station, a wood cabin that was on fire that no one cared about, and a bunch of Indians that just really seemed strange.
Like Native American Indians. Like, yeah. And it was weird because you had like fake animal, Native American, fake animal. It's like, what are they? I don't know, this place got a weird vibe with the Native Americans. And then you go through a cave and there's dinosaurs everywhere, and it makes absolutely no sense.
Best ride in the place. Alright, Eric really likes Pizzamon. He's had like 5 or 6 in videos that we've done in the past. We're going to have Mickey and Minnie-Mon. Mickey is chicken teriyaki, and Minnie is strawberry milk.
Oh, weird.
So I'm gonna let you be the judge of the chicken teriyaki. You are much better at that, so I'm gonna chomp into the Minnie.
Strawberry what? Strawberry cream?
Strawberry milk.
Ah.
It's good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, you want to try a bite? Now for the teriyaki.
This
seems more traditional.
Oh, he's got like,
Pokemon.
She has like a bow on her head and he's got a bow tie.
Yeah. And at first I thought this was ice cream because I saw the bow tie. Oh, that looked, oh, even the ears have filling. Wow.
It tastes like mikuma.
Okay.
Like straight up, like it tastes like a Chinese a Japanese version of a Chinese dumpling. Yeah, like quite a lot actually. The teriyaki flavor is there, but it's minute. Yeah. Hey, not bad.
One additional thing is we just ate those steam buns, and Eric was saying, you know, the Mickey one tastes much better, the teriyaki chicken, but you can't not get the mini one. Like, you have to get both or you feel like you're missing out on something, so that's genius marketing.
Minnie's ears had strawberry in them.
Yeah, instead of the milk, so it was kind of like two flavors in one. It was exciting. Alright, so we've gone from the train ride, which was a snooze fest, to the Jungle Cruise, which was actually kind of exciting. I have been on the Jungle Cruise before, and I didn't remember that like the staff member, like the cast member is actually the entertainment that you're there for. And it's shocked both of us that she seems so genuine about like, oh, hippo! And she's seen that hippo like 800 times today. And it's just totally genuine and funny, and she was good. So that was a little surprising. Nicely played.
And that Weird Al song, man.
Yeah, we were trying to think of the Weird Al song. We'll go home and we'll reminisce about our time on the Jungle Cruise with Weird Al. Yeah. The weather has actually started to kind of go a bit gloomy. It is getting to be nighttime, so lights are popping on and the sun has obviously gone down, but there's some clouds out that don't look so friendly, and they've rained on us a little bit, but not too much at all. Although we've seen some people like full-on rain gear. One drop full-on, and that was pretty funny. But it's definitely windy, and we read that they might cancel the fireworks if it's too windy. So hopefully the wind goes away, the rain seems to be gone, and we're gonna go find something to do. Pirates of the Caribbean,
yeah,
or
the Johnny Depp show.
So yeah, the Johnny Depp show. We're on our way there. Pirates of the Caribbean, worst ride in the park.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, the train was worse.
No, the train was way better.
No,
At least
come
there
on
was
now.
steam coming out of it. There was nothing going on here.
I like Pirates of the Caribbean personally. Like, I just got a soft spot for it. She's crazy. What do I like about it? I don't know, just like it. It's different than it used to be. I haven't been on it in a long time, but now that the movies have come out, they've got like the actual Jack Sparrow character and stuff, and that's not like what I remember it being. But yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it I like. I like the smell of the chlorine inside of the room, and like the building is on fire and stuff, and like those things. Man, you're a hater. Why do you not like it?
It was really boring.
Oh, come on now.
Nothing. There was a hill. There was one. Well, that was better than the train then, because it went down like that. That was it. We were on it for 20 minutes, and it was just like, and then 20 more minutes of just stuff. There was like a pig and some people singing and a house on fire. It was terrible.
Like, here's something I always think about with the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Like back in the day, like pirates were, you know, really horrible. Like they used to kill people and like steal and like rape and pillage, and like they were just horrible, horrible people. So like now it's like it's like cartoonish almost. Like it's still a little evil, but you know, they're kind of like lovable characters. It makes me think of like in 150 years, is there going to be like terrorists and stuff, you know, like suicide bombers at Disneyland, you know, and like, is it going to be like a cute thing? I don't know, it's really bizarre that they've taken something that's essentially extraordinarily evil and turned it into an attraction. It's teacup time, and I don't screw around with the teacups. I'm going to get this thing spinning. We are going to see some Catherine vomit. Are you excited?
It's gonna taste like miso.
You guys,
oh god.
come on.
I took motion sickness meds today.
Recently? Yeah, you gotta spin this thing like a crazy person. It slowed us down. It's seriously with the brakes on.
What?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Look, see, you're just out of control, mister.
Turn your head sideways. You gotta do it like this. And then it gets the water in your ear going all weird directions. And then when you lift up, it's like, whoa!
You're pretty fucking adorable. Oh, I'm so happy I can enjoy this. All the lights are amazing.
Turn your head sideways.
No. Okay. Ah!
See, it slowed me down again.
I'm so dizzy. I'm not gonna throw up though. Oh, what if I throw up? The Disneys, as we have coined them, like we have the friends that we call the Swedes, and we have the friends that we call the Brits, and we have the friends that we call the Disneys. They would be very proud of seeing this. We have ruled the Fast Pass system. I love it. Right now we're getting ready to go on Astro Blaster, Buzz Lightyear's ride, and we've doubled up on Space Mountain because Space Mountain is awesome. And now we're gonna go on Astro Blasters. Let's go. We have a different nickname for it, by the way. That's amazing. Are you a Buzz or Woody guy?
Probably a Buzz guy.
I'm Woody.
I kind of like the dog, the Slinky.
I think my personality. Oh yeah, the Slinky's pretty good. I'm not the dinosaur thing. I think my personality is Buzz, but deep down I want to be Woody.
Man, that was amazing. You gotta shoot things, and then you get a score, and you can move the machine around and stuff.
Spin and spin and spin and look crazy.
What did you get? I got
level 2.
You got level 2?
Yeah.
I got
level 3.
I got level 3. I am the master.
We crowded up. There were tons of people out here, so we crowded up for the parade, the evening parade, which is called Dreamlights. And the Disneys told us that it was worth it, and it was totally worth it. Like, I haven't seen that many lights in forever. And I am a sucker for like Christmas light displays. Like, we will spend hours in the car going and looking at Christmas lights in America. So this was like
the car's coming
14
to you.
Christmases, and they all come to me. I didn't have to do anything. It was really great. Tons of characters. Beautiful. I enjoyed it, but I actually was like, we should skip out on this so I can go ride Space Mountain again.
For the 3rd time.
Well, we rode it twice, yeah. It was amazing. But my motion sickness is not knocked down anymore, so we gotta fix that. Which we're eating some food for that, and then I'm gonna take some more medicine, and then I'm gonna be a superhero. We're eating, and then we're gonna watch the projection. There's like a projection that's gonna happen on the castle. So, yeah. And our food is not very exciting. It's just food. It's curry and rice.
Well, I've got this.
Yeah,
I've got this is Niku Soboro, or yeah, Tori Soboro. So it's like chicken, like with Japanese sauce and then egg. And then up here, I've got this looks a bit like Olaf, perhaps in the summertime.
That's terrible. The Elsa story's happening on the castle, and that means the rest of the amusement park isn't dead.
No, the Elsa story looks pretty cool, but we took the advantage of that, everybody being at that, to come do Big Thunder Mountain
Big
again.
Thunder Mountain.
In the dark.
In the dark is better than in the light. And I started going crazy and just yelling stupid stuff and having a good time. And the people around me were yelling stupid stuff. What was I yelling? We went through a cave, and it was a lot like Space Mountain, so I was just yelling, Space Mountain! And I was laughing really hard after that.
We came out of this.
We went over a hill, and as we went over the hill, you can see the castle, and these fireworks just shoot up into the air, and it was incredible. And I leaned over to Eric, and I grabbed his arm, and I said, Happy birthday! And the girl in front of me heard it, and she just screams, Happy birthday! I'm screaming happy birthday, and then we went down and we came back up over the top of a hill and more fireworks happened. It was
amazing.
The best way to say it was the icing on the cake.
Yeah,
it
really
was,
cool.
wow.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Space Mountain, round 4. So we rode those spaceships where like you can sit like in front of, like one person sits in front of the other, and then the person in front has got a handle and you can go up and down. And it's scary. It's the scariest thing in the park.
It just spins. It's like the best thing ever. It's
Oh
great.
god, it terrifies me. Like, I don't know, something about those types of things bug me. And now, Space Mountain, round 5.
Wait. There's no way we're not doing this 5 times. There's no way we're not doing this 5 times? Is that right?
It's about 10:30 now, and remember we left like, I don't know, early this morning. We got up really, really early, and we ended up at the park this morning before they opened by about 10 or 15 minutes, and we stayed until the park closed, so we were there like for 13 hours or something. And it was actually really incredible. I've been like, I don't really want to go to Tokyo Disneyland, because you always hear these horror stories about like 3-hour lines and stuff for everything. But like, we totally didn't have that problem at all. Like, it was...
The longest we were in line was an hour.
Yeah, we were in the longest line was an hour, and like, it was, everything else was seriously like 20 minutes or something because of like the fast pass system and everything you could use. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish there was more stuff I could say is like, look at this unique thing to Tokyo Disneyland. Like, but it really did just feel like we were in the States. Like, there wasn't that much different aside from like the language and stuff. Like, everything else was, it looked the same. And there were some of the food items and stuff were a little bit different, but nothing was like strikingly like Japan, you know? But they do have another theme park called Tokyo Disney Sea, and apparently that one is unique to like the world. Like, it's the only one of those. So maybe in the future we'll hit that and see if it's like got anything interesting. But yeah, I don't know. It was really fun, and it was really good, good surprise for me for my birthday. And yeah, I don't know. What's Katie got to say?
I'm happy to hear it was a good surprise for his birthday. And I just wanted to say that earlier I was thinking, like, are there going to be any cracks that I end up seeing like the real world through? Or can they really make this a full-on Disney encapsulation? And it was full-on encapsulation. Like, at no point did I feel like I was in a place that was home or normal, or it was just perfect. I wouldn't have changed anything, I don't think.
And we rode Space Mountain 5 times, and we rode, what is it, Big Thunder Mountain?
Big Thunder Mountain was
3 times, and now 1 time with the fireworks. Perfection.
So something strange just happened. One of the cast members has come and taken Eric away. We were standing in line for Splash Mountain, and he came up and told us that Eric is tall, and they took him away. And now I'm just standing in a 45-minute line by myself, not knowing why they took him away. I know he's tall, but why would they separate us? Where did he go, and when will I see him again? Very confusing.
Tales there be aplenty in this castle.
Hey everyone, we have a Patreon page and we'd really like for you to check it out. It'll allow you to contribute to us and make these crazy adventures we've been going on continue and get even better. So we'd really love for you to follow the link and learn more about Patreon and us. Go for it. Let's adventure.